amendment do now stand part of the bill. Is that agreed? Agreed. Section 46, no amendments. The question is that Section 46 do stand part of the bill. That agreed. Section 47, no amendments. The question is that Section 47 do now stand part of the bill. Agreed? Agreed. And let's turn the... Oh, we're coming good here. Things are looking better than I thought. Section 48, no amendment. And the question is that Section 48 do now stand part of the bill. Agreed. Section 49, in Anamantara, new section as already discussed with number 39, and the question is that the new section be there inserted. Agreed. And that Section 39 do now stand part of the bill. Agreed. Section 50, that Section 50 do now stand part of the bill. Section 51, that Section 51 do now stand part of the bill. Section 52, that Section 52 do now stand part of the bill. And then we now move to Section 53, Amendment 46, the new section as already discussed with number 8, and the question is that the section be there inserted. Agreed. That Section 53 do now stand part of the bill. Agreed. And we now move on to Section 54, no amendments. The question is that Section 54 do now stand part of the bill. Agreed. Section 55 in Almantara, as already discussed with number 1, and the question is that the amendment be made. Is that agreed? Agreed. That Section 55 as amended do now stand part of the bill. Agreed. Section 56, Amendment 48, new section as already discussed with 39, and the question is that the new section be stand part of the bill. That agreed. And Amendment 49 as already discussed with number 1, and the question is that the amendment be made. Agreed. Agreed. That Section 56 as amended do now stand part of the bill. Is that agreed? Agreed. New sections. 50 in Anamantara, new section as already discussed with number 1, and the question is that the new section be there inserted. Is that agreed? Section Amendment 51 in Anamantara as already discussed with 39, and the question is that the new section be agreed. Agreed. Section Amendment 52 in Anamantara, Joan Collins, she's not here, and she can't press the amendment. Falls. It falls. Oh, things are looking up here. And so we come to section. That one falls. And the title is that this be the. Have we disposed of it? Oh, all right. Okay. It falls. That's is that agreed? Agreed. Joan Collins, 53. Amendment 53. That falls. So now that this be the title of the bill, it's agreed. Sorry, and Hannah.
I know I mentioned it at the beginning, but just to absolutely reiterate that report stage that we'll be coming back on Section 36 on revised processes for approval of loans, and Section 67 revised processes for review and approval of membership applications, just to flag that. Okay.
Agreed. That this be the title of the bill, an act to provide for the establishment of corporate credit unions, to amend the requirements and qualifications for membership of credit unions, to alter the scope of permitted investments by credit unions, to provide for changes in the governance of credit unions, to provide for the setting of maximum interest rates on loans by credit unions, to provide for the provision of services by credit unions to members of other credit unions, to provide for the participation by credit unions in loans to members of other credit unions, and for those purposes to amend the Credit Union Act 1997 and to provide for related matters. Is that agreed? Agreed. Do members wish to put any further questions or make any further amendments to the bill or comments? Does the Minister wish to make any closing remarks?
Thank you.
Members may not close that. And with that, you'll be on that to know that I thank the Minister and her officials for their attendance and assistance committee with our consideration of the bill. And in accordance with Standing Orders number 100-2, the following message will be sent to the Clerk of the Dáil, that the Select Committee on Finance, Public Expenditure and Reform and Taoiseach has completed its consideration of the Credit Union Amendment Bill 2022 and has made amendments thereto. This shall be deemed to be the report of the Select Committee on the bill. Agreed? Agreed. The Select Committee is... Anybody else want to say any closing remarks? Yes, Antada?
I do want to thank my officials for all of their work on this. I also want to thank the credit union movement, CUDA, CUMA, the ILCU, the NSF, the Central Bank. They've done huge work in a really collaborative way, and I appreciate that this is a complicated piece of legislation. The numbering, you're amending amendments, and it's not always non-textual amendments the best way of amending legislation ever, but it's a complicated piece of work. The huge work has gone in by a whole range of other people, including my predecessor Sean Fleming, and I look forward to coming back at report stage and debating it further. Thank you.
Yeah, Chair, just to add, I want to thank the officials in the department as well in relation to all the work that they've put into this. When we seen the list of amendments, we were going, oh God. So in some cases, there was whole pages deleted upon multiple amendments, and when we're amending legislation that's amending original legislation, the challenge in relation to that. So I want to, and it shows the work that continues since the publication of the original bill, and there's no doubt about it that the version that we have before us is much improved and may even be improved further before it comes to report stage. So, and also the credit union movement who've engaged with my own office in relation to this bill also. Can I ask the Minister if she has an indication when we're likely to see this before report stage? Is it soon or is it before the end of the year?
I would hope as soon as may be. I mean, we have the two amendments in drafting, and they do have priority. I might revert to the deputies privately as soon as I get notice of that, because I'd be very keen to get this done as quick, come back to report stage as quickly as may be.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know we offered a briefing to deputies at any stage in advance of committee stage. We'll obviously do the same again to facilitate the committee in any way. Indeed, if there are any other questions that arise between now and report stage, we're just only too happy to provide any information that we can.
For the record, we're eager to get this legislation across the line, so it won't take much time in terms of report stage. So if that's of benefit to scheduling purposes, as soon as the amendments are drafted.
We'll tell the whips.
Thank you.
Chair, just echo Pearse's comments in relation to the engagement around this, and I think what I can see is best practice was set here around positive engagement with the sector, which made it our job easier to work through amendments, get them dealt with as well. So I want to thank the Minister and your officials and your team for that engagement certainly over the last year, and for the tone that's been set. And I think it's great to see the Central Bank are playing a role in that too. So because I think all of us have one agenda here, which is the credit union movement can be. The movement itself can enhance and work better for the services members. But we know there's members out there who want to avail of these services and more, and that has to be our goal here. And I think the engagement here has been very, very useful and worthwhile. So thanks everybody for that, and appreciate it.
Thank you. Again, I want to thank the Minister and her officials, the members of the committee, and the members of the public and the credit unions for their attendance and their patience in dealing with the matter of very serious importance today, and I thank our own officials as well. That select committee is now adjourned sine die.